So when Indie Heroes Collection 3 was announced for evercade, one of the biggest talks about the game collection was Donut Dodo, which is also available on Steam and Nintendo Switch. And the game is pretty cheap, by the way, so you can get it for like $5 or $7 depending on which platform you prefer. It's an arcadey game that's inspired by the 80s, and it really looks like it too, and it even plays like it, which is a huge surprise. So the game lets you play as a chef who collects donuts. Yeah, you have to collect a whole bunch of donuts, and then you proceed to the next level. So if the donuts start glowing, you get more points, but if the donuts aren't, then you get less points. But there's obstacles in the way. There's pit traps, there's mouses, and clogging toilets for some reason. There's also fire enemies, some balloons, whatever. There's a few levels in there, and then after that, you're all set in here and there. And then there's well, here's the thing. There's an easy medium first, but you can't play medium hard because you need to unlock it by beating easy medium. After you beat medium and hard, they have a speedrun mode. Yes, there's a speedrun mode in this game. I'm not making this up. It's a short but fun experience for you guys to play, as this is some sort of platformer game. You climb ladders, you go climbing through ropes, and then you're all set here and there. Each level has their own challenge, and it's pretty hard to complete. And the weird thing is that you're not moving the ladders all like in your own manual way. When you click up, he automatically goes up. If he goes through like some sort of rope or whatever, that's automatic too. There's also fruits to collect too, but they only temporarily appear, so you better hurry up and grab them before it's too late. Depending on what scores you have, you'll have 1-ups. If you can beat the top score, then there you go. You're the king of the universe, I guess. Now, there is another game I just seen. It's called Cash Cow or Cow, whatever it is. It actually looks fun, which I'll hopefully get into it one day. It's also pretty cheap to get. Believe it or not, this game was developed by Pixel Games Sorrow S. I should mention something about the evercade version. It's not emulated, it's native, meaning that there's gonna be no quick saves or anything else like that, so you'll have to play wise. I also heard there was issues with the Super Pocket Edition, which is the sister brand of the company that has terrible button mapping. I have no idea how that was all messed up here and there. It should have ran all great, but some games aren't really that great on a smaller screen because either you can't see or it just doesn't play that great due to its camera or just small screen in general. You guys actually like crazy arcadey games like this, you'll have a great time playing it. And for anyone that has grown up in the 80s or play arcadey games that looks 80s, or maybe you've been there before to know what you're talking about, this is definitely a trip for you to play. Like I said, super cheap and it's great to pick up. It kind of feels like it's an inspiration to Donkey Kong, except like there's no construction buildings or anything else like that. But you can, however, like somewhat get something like that sort of experience if you're looking for it, because the big giant Dodo can actually sometimes attack you with a fire, so you have to like watch out. So that's all I'm gonna say about this game. I mean, there's not much for me to say other than it's a great arcadey game. You guys should definitely pick up. It's pretty cheap, and I think it's worth playing if you guys haven't already given it a try. But it's challenging, so make sure you know what you're doing before you start playing. There's some obstacles in this game that's like quite tricky to navigate. So you gotta use your head, know what you're doing, but be quick because enemies can sometimes just come out of thin air and kill you. So it's like a crazy thing of an experience for this game. So if you guys haven't already played this game on any system, then what are you waiting for? Give this a try.